Cardiology transfer service is for patients with health insurance who are admitted to a public hospital needing cardiac intervention. The patient's insurance plan will cover their transfer by ambulance to the Mater private cath lab, their procedure, and transfer back to the public hospital upon recovery.
We are one of the largest heart centres in Ireland with 3 state-of-the-art cath labs that operate 7 days a week. In the last 12 months, over 1,000 patients were transferred to us for their cardiac procedures from public hospitals across the country. More than 10% of these had the procedure performed at the weekend.
The cardiology transfer service has been designed with the patient and public hospital's needs in mind. There is no waiting time. We offer same-day access to the cath lab, which is potentially critical and life-saving for patients needing urgent intervention.
If you have a patient who needs a procedure and has health insurance, just call me. Our response time is immediate. All you need is the patient's name, date of birth and insurance plan to validate their insurance. We accept referrals 24/7, out of hours and at weekends, so every urgent and non-urgent situation can be catered for.
Contrary to what many patients think, usage of the service does not impact or increase on their annual health insurance premium, and they can be followed up after their procedure in the public hospital outpatient clinic if they wish. The public hospital also benefits. Patients won't occupy a hospital bed awaiting transfer to a public hospital cath lab. This can take several days, especially over a weekend. Using our transfer service will enable the public hospital manage their beds more optimally and reduce patients' length of stay. Performing a cardiac procedure on a patient with health insurance is not an optimal use of valuable resources compared with transferring the patient to the Mater Private Heart and Vascular Centre, where the insurer will cover the procedure costs.
For the very small number of patients whose insurance plans do not fully cover access to the service, our team can offer alternative pricing solutions.
I was transferred from my local hospital to the Mater Private for an angiogram last November, having spent the weekend on a trolley in A&E. The staff there work incredibly hard and were extremely busy, but neglected to ask me if I had health insurance. It was only in retrospect I realised that I could have been transferred to the Mater Private for my angiogram 3 days earlier. I wish I had been informed about the Mater Private cardiac service when I was admitted. I think many patients have similar experiences to me because they are not aware of what their insurance entitles them to.
After the procedure, the patient is recovered by one of our team who will call the patient nurse in the transferring hospital with a full handover. A detailed report will return with the patient.
My mum was transferred from Letterkenny Hospital to the Mater Private on Christmas Eve and transferred back again that evening after her procedure. She was extremely anxious, emotional and distressed. However, her anxiety and fears were put at ease the moment she arrived at the Mater Private. The team took great care of her. Mum would say her experience at the hospital was exceptional.
We are a national tertiary referral centre with a team of over 20 cardiologists who perform the entire spectrum of simple to highly complex cardiac procedures and are available on standby 24/7 for urgent cases. Our team performed over 10,000 cardiac procedures in 2016 with an excellent track record of patient outcomes. Your patient is safe in our hands.
If you have a patient that needs a cardiac procedure and has health insurance, call us now on 1800 248 248. We will do the rest.